students. You know me already. I'm your teacher, Mohammed Haboush. Today, we will be talking about the last video in our series for the core life skills and happiness. I'm sure and I hope that you have enjoyed all the videos in our series. Today, we will be talking about the concept of happiness. What makes people happy? What makes them sad? And the wheel of life. In this video, we will be talking about the concept of happiness, what makes people happy, PERMA model of happiness, the wheel of life, and measuring happiness using the wheel of life. At the end of the video, we will be talking about assignment 4. So, what is happiness? Happiness is not only a smile or a feeling. It's the emotional state characterized by feeling of joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment. While happiness has many different definitions, it's often described as involving positive emotions and life satisfaction. Happiness refers to the satisfaction with life as a whole. It covers the past, the present, and anticipated experiences. Now, what makes people happy? It might be family and relationships. It might be meaningful work. It might be forgiveness for some people. Optimism is another thing that makes people happy. Helping others, giving charity, religion, good health, money, buying clothes or a house or a car or anything you think you want. So, what makes you happy? So we talked about the concept of happiness and what makes people happy, the definition of happiness. Now, let's talk about the PERMA model of happiness. What is PERMA model? It represents the 5 core elements of happiness and well-being. These core elements include the engagement, relationships, meaning, achievement, and emotions. For each of these elements, you need to relate engagement, for example, to your daily routines, relationships, for example, or emotions. So you need to relate every single component to your daily activities and what actually makes you happy. So we reached to the core of our video, the most important part of our video, the wheel of life. Before we explain the wheel of life, let's just see what is a wheel of life. The wheel of life is a visual tool used to assess and understand how balanced your life currently is. This is the wheel of life. If you check here on the first picture, you will find 8 segments. A big circle, and it's divided into 8 segments. For each segment, you need to decide what element that interests you and what element needs improvement. For example, here, and these are variables, by the way, so you can actually pick any of these or you can change them. So you will find family, friends, you will find money, health, fun, cheer, spiritual alignment, anything that interests you. Now, after you write this, after you draw the circle, you need to scale each segment from 0 to 10. And then give yourself a mark from 0 to 10. So look at the second picture. If you look at the second picture, you will find in finance, for example, you will find a scale from 0 to 10, where 10 is the highest. So your finance is excellent or perfect. If you go lower, down a bit, like 9, 8, or 0, it means your finance needs improvement. After you put all the dots, simply draw the circle, connect the dots again. So this is just an example of someone's wheel of life. That was a quick explanation about the wheel of life and how you can manage your own wheel of life. But before we talk about it in detail, we need to understand the importance of wheel of life. Why do we need a wheel of life in the first place? Number one, it's an exercise to help you out establish your current reality in life and to understand your own priorities. It helps you understand your own strengths and weaknesses in 8 different areas as we saw in the previous slide, in your current life and how you improve each segment. It helps you discover why you're not satisfied or good or well improved about a certain area. It helps you improve your weaknesses and maintain your strengths. If you have any weaknesses, at least you know you can spot them and work more on them to make yourself better. It helps you assess which goals are more important to you than the others. So, how do we use the wheel of life? The first and most important thing before you do the circle and do the 8 segments is to determine your life's focus areas. What are the things that you usually do? What are the things that you want actually to improve? What are the things that interest you, not others? This is your wheel of life. Also, create a wheel using the categories you have chosen in step number 1. So you categorize your own interests and your own areas. Like the one example I showed you earlier, like family, friends, money, work, hobbies, food, anything that interests you. Also, evaluate each area from 1 to 10. Connect the dots according to your answers, as I showed you previously. This is only just to remind you about the idea. Explain the areas that are below 10. You want to improve in a short paragraph, and this is related to our assignment that I'll be talking about at the end of this video. So again, this is the wheel of life, and you will find the segments, and there are different segments here. You will find business and career, you will have physical environment, you have fun and recreation, personal growth, health, romance. So you can choose the segment that you feel it's important to you. The second picture, this is a different one. This is exactly after you decide what are important to you and which ones need improvement. So if you notice here, none of them reach 10. The average is between 6 and 7. After you doing the dots and look at the circle needs improvement in all fields, in all the segments. Okay, students, we talked about the wheel of life twice. Now, if you see this tutorial video, it tells you exactly how you draw the circle, how you draw the 8 segments, and how you do the dots. Enjoy the video. It's only a 1-minute video. This is about the wheel of life. First, draw a large circle and split it into 8 pieces. These pieces represent the key areas of your life. Assign the center as a 0 and the outer edge as 10. Split each piece into a numbered line from 1 to 10. Brainstorm life areas that you feel important to you. For example, family and friends. How much time do you spend with them? Have you lost contact with them? Do you have good life balance? Or you all work and no play? Finance. Are you happy with financial situation? Do you need more money? Career. Are you with your current job? Or do you want to look for other opportunities? Romance. Are you happy with current relationship? Are you single and look for marriage? Do you love your spouse? Are you looking for improving it? Personal growth. When was the last time you did something to grow your mind, improve your skills, read a book, or did a training course. Fun and recreation. Have you been out recently for a trip or in a restaurant? Did you enjoy it? Did you relax? Did you even smile? Health. How are you feeling now? Do you feel energetic or lazy? How is your diet? Are you exercising enough? Home. Are you happy with current house, neighborhood, or do you want to change your house? After evaluating yourself in each category, connect the dots, check the areas that need to improve, and discuss them. Okay, this is the end of our video. And it's the end of our series for this course. I hope you enjoy it and have enjoyed the previous videos. Now I will be talking about the last assignment, assignment 4. It's about the wheel of life and it's about happiness. Assignment 4 is divided into 2 parts. The first part is about happiness and the wheel of life. In the happiness part, you will be required to talk about the word happiness. What is the importance of this word to you? Just define it using your own words. Why do you think people are happy? In the second part, you will be talking about the wheel of life, the way I taught you during this tutorial video. You need to draw the circle and choose your own segments and do the dots. After you finish your own wheel of life, you have to explain each segment that hasn't reached 10. How to improve this in your life? Just write a short paragraph about each segment, just 2-3 lines to explain the process. And that's it. Thank you. Good luck.